MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to Angel Stadium of Anaheim on this Thursday night. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Tony Mason makes his big league debut right after this. Number 47, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. Solid win total from last year, and he'd like to win a whole bunch of games in this new season. He's a good pitcher, and he normally pitches good at the beginning of the season, and he rides that storm out all the way through the end. It'll be interesting to see what kind of start he gets off to this year.
Here's George Springer, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First delivery to him on the way. First of this 4-game weekend set as the opening pitch is swung on and missed for the first strike.
First pitch, 7:06.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row. And listen, makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman as he'll take a look at ball 1. Top of the first just underway here at Angel Stadium. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. And that one finds the target on the outside corner. 2-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Justin Verlander is on the mound for Houston in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. ERA just above 3 last year, which is saying something. This guy commands the strike zone. He's not afraid to throw strike one, controls the running game. A real solid pitcher. And if he pitches like he did last year, expect more of the same in this campaign.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. Right on the corner, 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, I'm excited to watch Justin Upton right now. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Now batting, David Fletcher. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. Fletcher stands 5'9" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Fastball well outside. One out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Brantley. See you later. Over the wall. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
We always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike one. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike two.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in now, Tony Mason, and he'll make his major league debut here. Always fun to watch a guy get his career started.
Yeah, you just don't have the opportunities to fail when they invest minimal money in you. It shows how hard this guy has had to work to grind through the minor leagues and get to this point.
The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Mason has been a great story in the baseball world lately. His game has taken some major strides since his early days in the minor leagues, and he's had to prove himself time and time again to get to this point.
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues? But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
The 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport, Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
Striding into the box, Jordan Alvarez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 6, the first baseman, number 10, Yulieski Gurriel.
Stepping in, Yuli Gurriel. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses. Two-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 23.
Here's Michael Brantley. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set and the pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Fouled away. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. In there, 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Here's Tommy La Stella now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Here's the first pitch to him.
Tommy.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play gold glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. Here's Justin Upton now. His line against Justin Verlander. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Hit hard back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, number 23. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Upton is on his way home. He will score as they extend their lead to 3. And he's in safely to third as they also score a pair of runs on the play. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. And no advance. It's ball 1. 1 out and a runner on third. Fouled off. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and a runner left. We'll go now to the back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. And he fouls this one off. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Stepping into the box, Kyle Tucker, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard liner to center field. Trout is there, 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Now here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Coming to the plate now, David Fletcher. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Swing and he pops him up. Correa ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
27. Mike Trout.
Now to the plate, Mike Trout. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
On the move is Trout from first. Still 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch towards second. One there. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. Angels go quietly there. They lead it 3-0. So coming to the plate, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Popped him up. Number 23 moving to his left, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Standing in, Alex Bregman. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Hit down the third baseline. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
The catcher, number 3, Tony.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tony Mason. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And that's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
And there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Gurriel in foul ground. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
So striding forward now, Justin Upton. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Verlander into his motion. 1-0 on its way. Up top, it's 2-0. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do,
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Angels are gone in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And he lays off for ball 1.
that's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a ball high and inside. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
He throws him on the fastball there. Jordan Alvarez becomes the first out of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hard liner to center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Brantley. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
No runs, no hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Brantley stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. He was selected in the 7th round back in 2005.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still down. And now for the Angels, number 23. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. First pitch on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
Standing in now, Jason Castro, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
How frustrating is that, Dan, right there? A guy executes his pitch, batter still able to dig it out for a knock.
You know, that's a really good pitch, and sometimes as a pitcher, you just have to tip your cap to the batter. Good piece of hitting right there.
1-0 count. Here it is. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Iglesias in front, 3-1. David Fletcher will be next. The 3-1. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. Digging in once again, David Fletcher. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
David Fletcher.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Castro over at second. Iglesias on at first with nobody out. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Springer patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Ready now for L.A. Mike Trout was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed, strike three.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box, Anthony Rendon, as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Angels get just the one. 5 innings complete. It's the Angels 4 and the Astros. Here's Carlos Correa now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Late that time for a strike. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Henniger is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting, number 6.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Tucker hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
Ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
Hey, Dero, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the 6th inning.
Yeah, this guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense. But right here, able to break through with the first knock. Hopefully the pass the baton mentality goes into effect, and we get some offense.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Drilled right back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike one to start the at-bat. In the dirt here. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Yeah.
Tucker at second. Springer is over at first with 1 away. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Lifted in the air out to right. Waiting on it is Haniger. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They're on the short end. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Tommy La Stella. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. Back to work now is Verlander as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
1-1 to Tommy La Stella. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off up for ball number 3.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And another foul ball. Another full count pitch on its way. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Ready once again, Mitch Haniger. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Framber Valdez takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Mitch Haniger is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Stepping in now, Justin Upton. No balls and 1 strike. On the ground to third. Backhanded. Altuve for 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. The Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Leading off for Houston, the catcher.
Digging in to try it again, Tony Mason. He's still hitless in the majors after 2 at-bats. No doubt he'd like to turn that 0 batting average into a .333 here.
Oh, there's definitely some diamonds that fall through the cracks, and this is obviously one of them. You root for guys like this, late-round draft picks that have had to work so hard to get here.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 44.
At the plate, Jordan Alvarez. First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Two out, nobody on. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. To his right, Fletcher. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Bottom of the 7th now from Anaheim. Get up and stretch. The Halos lead this one. Digging in and looking for more. Number 23. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. 1 down.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, Jason.
Now at the plate, Jason Castro. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 4, shortstop.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. It was a walk in his last trip. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looks like he's seeing it pretty good.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Count remains full. 2 out, nobody on. Fly ball out toward left center field. Brantley's after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Ryan Buchter has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52.
Digging in, Michael Brantley, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another 1-2 delivery. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Carlos Correa is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Castro is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the shortstop.
So striding in, Carlos Correa. A strikeout and a line out for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far.
6.
After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Into the box now, Kyle Tucker. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Correa leads off first with 1 away. And he misses again. Ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Grounded weakly down the line toward 3rd. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. 8th inning here from Orange County. Homestanding Angels looking to put the finishing touches on this one as you get a look at our line score. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, George Springer. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. 0-1 count and the pitch. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. 2 out with the man at first. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock. Look, you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of goals pretty quick.
And to score, the runner from second.
Yeah, 1 a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get 1 knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You have a kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Hansel Robles is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. In now, Alex Bregman, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he misses with it, 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the 1-1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Into the box, Tony Mason, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Here's the 2-1. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jordan Alvarez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Ready with the 1-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases. Stepping up now, David Fletcher. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. Springer is there, and he has it for the first out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the third baseman, Anthony.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Anthony Rendon, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Struck him out again, I should say, his 3rd punch out of the game. Angels are gone in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Ty Buttrey takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 31.
Into the box now, Yuli Gurriel. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Heading out towards shallow right. Haniger in pursuit. He can't get to it. This one's down. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he did it.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Standing in now, Michael Brantley, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle to Iglesias for 1 on the first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
The batter, number 1.
Striding in, Carlos Correa, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Well, there's another save, but that's just not any other save. That's save number 50 for the reliever in his career. Well on his way to a nice career.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Los Angeles Angels jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Number 47 gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Ty Buttrey records the save, his second. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.